I would like to share with you things that help me to overcome anxiety. And once I am a creative person, I think God worked on that side on me. So I started developing my creativity, starting doing handmade jewelry. And this started when I didn't have much money, financially not so good. So I didn't want to spend a lot of money in materials that the money I didn't have. Um, so I started doing things that I had around the house, like marbles, glass marbles. I started collecting rocks and turning into pendants. I started turning shells and seashells, walking by the beach, collecting shells, sea glass, and I watched videos how to learn how to drill and stuff like that, and turn into jewelry. So this is something that I would like you to know, that if you don't have the possibility to buy materials, and if you are creative, and if you like to try something to help you calm down every day a little bit, so this is an idea for you. As I said, I started not spending too much. I did buy a few chains and little things I had to buy, but I used to go outside, and my anxiety kind of stopped me to go out. But when I started feeling the need of doing this handmade jewelry, I started getting excited a little bit more day by day. So I used to go outside in the park and collect leaves, collect things to do crafts. Because when I wasn't doing jewelry, I used to do all the things craft-wise, but mostly it was jewelry. And I loved to go by the beach because it was free stuff. I could collect sea glass, and I enjoy so much. And this made such a big impact to my mental health. I used to do as well a lot of writing, like journaling. That's why now I create journals for you, to remind you that you can write down your feelings, your worries, your prayers, whatever. That just because the way you write down and you start open up more and more about what's worrying you, and this also helps your mental health. Even if you don't have mental health problems, it's good to just do journaling and write down whatever you're going through, because it does help tremendously in your mental health. So these things and tips, and obviously don't just rely on creativity. Depends what's your case. Maybe you need a therapist. I had a therapist as well. It was the time I had medication, so I did try a lot of things until I said, no, I had enough. Kind of had enough. So I concentrated more on the things that made me feel good. Because the medication, when I tried, it doesn't really, it may be helping for a bit, but once I drive, and then I used to drive to work, taking medication for anxiety, and would make me feel really sleepy, and I realized it was dangerous because I drive. So I decided to stop that. So depend what you're facing. You might need to take medication. No, I don't know your situation. Seek professional help. And all of this combined, for me, more important thing was praying, believing in God, having a life that pleased God. I always had believed in God, and I believe also He sent me the people that I needed, the therapist, the right therapist. Even though it wasn't for a long time, but she helped me understand that my trauma was caused by my childhood, and these things, it's very important to know what is causing your anxiety, and what level is your anxiety. Mine was really severe in a way that used to give me panic attacks. I could not go to certain places. I would feel claustrophobic. I would feel whatever is a place that I would feel stuffy. I would feel that it would trigger me a panic attack, and I still recovering from some triggers. If there is triggers that can make my anxiety come back, so that's why I avoid some things. But I'm telling you, I'm such a different person from where I was when my first panic started. I know it took me time, it took me years, but I'm telling you, if you trust God, all things are possible. And one day, you can glorify His holy name, because whatever you go through is also for your growth in Christ, your growth spiritually, your growth to come closer to God. So this is my message to you about my anxiety, and follow for more messages of faith, and so I can share a bit more about my story. Thank you.